Okay, hello everyone. Another session of P block. Here we will go more deep into chlorine. So, preparation of chlorine. You can see chlorine can be prepared by following three methods. First method is heating manganese dioxide and with concentrated hydrochloric acid. So, what you will get is MnCl2 with Cl2. So, this Cl2 is your chlorine. Same way, mixing of common salt with concentrated H2SO4, it will again produce your Cl2. Okay. The third method is by action of HCl on potassium permanganate. So potassium permanganate is KMnO4 with HCl. You will see again you are producing your chlorine gas. Next. Manufacturing of chlorine on large scale industry is done by Deacon's process. Okay, so remember the name Deacon's process by oxidation of hydrogen chloride gas. So you have hydrogen chloride gas, you have oxygen. So you just make the reaction in the presence of catalyst cupric chloride. Okay, so that is your +2 oxidation state. Cl2, CuCl2 catalyst at 723 Kelvin. That's your Deacon's process. So what you get is chlorine gas and water. Another method is electrolytic process. So chlorine can be obtained by electrolysis of brine. Okay, brine is a solution of water with salt. Okay, that is concentrated NaCl solution. Okay, and chlorine is liberated at anode. So you can collect your chlorine at the anode part. Next, properties. We have already seen the color that it is greenish yellow gas. It has a pungent smell and suffocating odor. Okay, about 2 to 5 times heavier than air. It can be liquefied easily into greenish yellow liquid and it boils at 239 Kelvin. It is also soluble in water. Okay. Now, chlorine reacts with a number of metals and non-metals to form their chlorides. If you see AlCl3, NaCl, FeCl3, PCl3, S2Cl2, PCl5, can be a lot of examples. It has great affinity for hydrogen. It reacts with compounds containing hydrogen to form HCl. So hydrogen with chlorine, you see HCl. H2S with chlorine, again HCl. So hydrocarbon with chlorine, again HCl plus carbon. Okay, so you can see in all these reaction you form HCl. So just make a note of it, are some of the general reactions. Next, with excess of ammonia, chlorine gives nitrogen and ammonium chloride. So you can see this is when there is excess of ammonia. Okay, limited amount of chlorine, that is your limiting reagent, you get your nitrogen. Okay, whereas if you are having excess of chlorine, nitrogen trichloride, that's an explosive, is formed. So if Cl2 is in excess, this is the final product. Just make a note of this reaction. It could come for your exam. Now, with cold and dilute alkalines, chlorine produces a mixture of chloride and hypochlorate. But with hot and concentrated, it gives chloride and chlorate as the product. Next, with cold and dilute alkalis, chlorine produces mixture of chlorides and hypochlorite, but with hot and concentrated, it gives you chloride and chlorate. So basically, it's the temperature that is making the difference. So you can see cold and dilute NaOH plus Cl2 gives NaCl and NaOCl. Whereas if it is hot and concentrated NaOH, you get NaCl, but instead of NaOCl, you are getting NaClO3. Okay, so that's this case. Hot and concentrated gives you chloride, that is NaCl, and chlorate, that is your NaClO3. Now with dry slaked lime, it gives bleaching powder. So dry slaked lime with chlorine gives you bleaching powder. Actually the actual composition of bleaching powder is this one. Just have a note of it. CaOCl twice dot CaCl2 dot CaOH twice dot 2 times H2O. So that's your composition of bleaching powder. It is used for cleaning, okay, or as a disinfectant. Next, chlorine reacts with hydrocarbons and give substituted products with saturated hydrocarbons and addition products with unsaturated hydrocarbons. You can see methane with Cl2 UV, you get methyl chloride. If you remember, this UV is undergoing free radical mechanism. So you are replacing one hydrogen with chlorine. If it is ethene, that is C double bond C, chlorine at room temperature gives 1,2-dichloroethane. So this is your addition reaction. If you are adding chlorine on both the carbons, and in this case you are substituting the hydrogen with chlorine. Next, chlorine water on standing loses its yellow color due to the formation of HCl and HOCl. The hypochlorous acid, that is your HOCl, so formed gives nascent oxygen, which is responsible for oxidizing and hence gives the bleaching properties of chlorine. So chlorine water gets converted into HCl plus your hypochlorous acid, and this hypochlorous acid is actually giving you nascent oxygen. Okay, and that is responsible for oxidizing property. Just keep a note of this and the reaction. So, talking about some other properties. So, since we saw that chlorine is able to give nascent oxygen on standing, so it will oxidize ferrous oxide, that is Fe2 plus, into ferric sulfate. Okay, ferrous to ferric, not oxide, ferrous to ferric. So, +2 oxidation state to +3 oxidation state. You can check it out. Sulfite to sulfate, sulfur dioxide to sulfuric acid. You can see the reactions are here correspondingly. Iodine to iodic acid. So iodine to iodic acid. These are the reaction. So basically we see that it is able to oxidize each of them. Then it's a powerful bleaching agent. So bleaching action is due to oxidation. So chlorine gives this, okay, you can see oxygen. So this oxygen is responsible for making the substance colorless. Okay, so any substance which is colored substance with that nascent oxygen, hence it will get oxidized and you will get a colorless substance. So it bleaches vegetables or organic matter in presence of moisture, and bleaching effect of chlorine is permanent. You can't reverse it. Okay. Lastly, the uses of chlorine for bleaching wood pulp, for extraction of gold and platinum, for manufacturing of dyes, drugs, and organic compounds. You can see these are some of the compounds that can be manufactured using chlorine. Then for sterilizing drinking water, if you remember, we use chlorine also in our swimming pools. Okay, so swimming pool, they also require chlorine for sterilizing purposes only. Then preparation of poisonous gases such as phosgene, okay, tear gas, mustard gas, etc., etc. Okay, and that's it. Thank you.